Hey guys, Anthony Speciale here with Hawkeye Traders. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe during these volatile times. Speaking of volatility, that's what we're going to talk about today. Before we jump into that, of course, anything I share with you or show you or exemplify to you, although live and applicable to the real market, please do not take it as financial advice because it is certainly not. It's for information and educational purposes only. So with that, back to the volatility. What happened last week? Last week we had an opportunity to create amazing positions. Now, most people get scared and they get turned away from the market when the market's selling off. And I never understood why. The greatest potential, the most amount of money you're going to make the fastest, will always happen in a down market. The objective is to be positioned to take advantage of that. Now, how do we position ourselves as traders to take advantage of that? Well, by understanding volume and understanding when V-Swarm comes into the market, it allows us the opportunity to build the right position to take advantage of what's happening. So that's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you how we knew this sell-off was coming before it actually came. So let's check it out. So see that top red bar there with the arrow pointing down? That is what we call a red top. Now, when a red top forms, particularly inside of a Hawkeye supply zone, like you see in that brown zone that's surrounded by red lines, it is a really great indication that the market is going to make a substantial turn. So when we're talking about a substantial turn, we're talking about, multiple dollars, heavy percents, 10, 15% move. So this produced itself, this populated, V-Swarm stepped in when the price tried to reach $42. And guess what? The seller said, nope, it's not happening. This is where we find supply and we're going to pummel this thing. And sure enough, what happened? Price fell from $42 all the way down to almost to about $35. Now that's a $7 move. It's a $7 move on a $40 oil per barrel. That is a significant percentage change over a several day period of time. Now, we knew this was going to happen, so we started positioning ourselves for it. So our subscribers over at Big Energy Profits already had a short signaled at 42. And then we had another short signaled at 38. So if you averaged in, you're short at $40, and now the price is sitting down at $35.72. So it was a substantial opportunity to A, build a position, but secondly, as that position transpired, it just produced profit and profit and profit. It just never let up. It just kept selling off. So the opportunity here is now, we're getting ready to move our stops into profit. And as that transpires, we're playing with house money. So the more exciting part of understanding what happens when the market turns is if you know how to read the market, if you have a strategy that works, you can leverage that strategy, whether you want to trade the futures market or the ETFs or equities or options. But the reason I say the options is exciting is because we had also prompted our subscribers over at Big Energy Profits that if they wanted to take a short position on an option, they could have bought an option at a put option at 16 cents a contract, which is super cheap. And at the close of Friday, guess what that option was worth? 44 cents. That's a 275% return on your option contract inside of a week. All because the power of V-Swarm on this chart told us what was going to happen before it happened. So are you starting to realize the leverage that is incurred when you understand what the market's going to do before it does it? Volume always leads price action. And this is a perfect example where you had, a multi-digit return on your investment very, very quickly. These volatility days should be exciting you, not scaring you. But as long as you have a plan in place that works, that can take advantage of it, you can do really, really well. So I want to share this with you because it is just that powerful. There were so many opportunities in different ways to take advantage of a sell-off. Whether, like I said, it's trading the futures, trading an equity, trading an ETF, trading an option, it doesn't matter. if you understand what's going to happen before it happens, you too can position yourself for massive, massive gains. So I wanted you to see this because this is the flagship understanding of what we do at Hawkeye. It's what VSwarm is. It's the product we have built so that you too, when this happens, can take full advantage. Rather than being scared of losing, you can be excited about winning. So with that, guys, I wanted to share that with you. If you haven't worked with us yet, if you haven't seen our webinar, if you don't understand the full spectrum of what volume brings to the table, click the link below and watch the VSwarm webinar. I promise you it will give you a greater understanding of what I've just shared with you the past few minutes. If you are currently working with us, you visit us at HawkeyeTraders.com. Log into the members area. There's hours and hours and hours of videos. Make sure you're taking full advantage, of our training seminars that we're putting on a weekly basis. Make sure you're using the Skype room to have access, to the rest of us that are live traders. If you have questions or concerns, you can email or call us at the links below. You can reach us 888-233-8598. And guys, if you are not prospering in the market, whether you're brand new and you want to get started or you've been struggling all this time, I promise you, I've been in both places. And the reason I'm here today sharing my time with you and sharing my expertise with you is because you don't have to stay there forever. There is a better place you can be. And understanding the tools that I use, understanding the process that I've used and I teach will help you get to where you want to be. So I encourage you, click the link below, watch the VSwarm webinar. I promise you it's well worth your time, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.